So I've been handed the keys to my very own bus company just up the road from where I was born. Let's get started. Hey everyone, it's M4J here and welcome to City Bus Manager. This is a game that I've seen a few people play now. I've been watching at least one playthrough of it, and I thought this is kind of the thing that the channel likes. I like, you might like, so I thought I'd give it a go. I mentioned it on my recent blog post as well that went up earlier this week, but I thought I'd at least do one episode and see how this series goes. Maybe 2 episodes actually, and see how this series goes. Now before we start, as I mentioned in my blog, I've got this weird virusy thing, I don't know what it is, that's causing me to cough a lot. So if I suddenly mute the microphone, that's why. And if I don't get the microphone muted in time, I apologise for the barrage of noise that you might accidentally hear. I will try and keep that to a minimum, and if it does happen, I will try and remember to edit it out. So, this is City Bus Manager. I was reading the little blurb that comes up on the screen at the start. 3 brothers based in Germany have created this game. Tom, take note. We should be making games together. From what I've seen of it, it's a very, very good game. It's got some awesome features, one of which is it uses OpenStreetMap, there it is, to help plan out routes. And then it's got a 3D environment here, which is where your buses are located, so your depot, essentially. You've got characters models, you've got all sorts of little economic things included in the game. And I think this is a really good itch to scratch if you're into that sort of transport management, timetabling, route planning kind of thing. There's a lot of management involved actually. You can see here buses in the background going to get maintained and painted and cleaned and fueled and all those sorts of things. And then you have to roster drivers onto certain routes and send out vehicles for the day as well. So, we're going to start a new game. Obviously, we're going to be M4J Buses. I would like to be... I was going to say in the UK. I'm not seeing UK. That might be because the countries are over here. Numbnuts. Great Britain. There we go. Postal code or city. One that I'm actually really tempted to do. So I'm from Hatfield in Hertfordshire. But the one I would like to do is St Albans, which is the nearest city to where I grew up. It's the city that I graduated in from university. It's also the city that I spent a fair amount of time in as a youngster, and it's also the city where I passed my driving test. So it means quite a lot to me. So for those of you that don't know, St Albans is probably, I think it's like the 3rd or 4th smallest city in England. It's absolutely tiny. It's basically a big town. The reason it's got city status is because it has I was going to say cathedral, but it's an abbey, which is where I graduated. And it's got very rich Roman history, which I strongly suggest you check out if you're an amateur historian or if you're a professional historian. Let's go with a villagey background. Sure. Game mode, we'll go with normal. We'll start with 200,000. We'll just keep things as default. This might not be a long-running series, as I said. Even if it does go past the first 2 episodes, it might just be a sort of mini-series while we learn the basics of the game. We could always come back in the future and work on something a bit more advanced in terms of how the game works. But I think this would be a good one just to get started with. Loading times. Yeah, they're not too bad, actually. I've seen quick ones. I've seen slow ones. I think this one here is one of the longest ones, to be honest. A good videographer would probably edit this out right now, but a bad one like myself is just going to talk over it. Although saying that, talking might be a little bit limited for me still whilst I conquer this virus. Whatever it might be, I have no idea what this is that's plagued me for the last... It's coming on for 3 weeks now, I think, since I first started showing symptoms, which isn't pleasant, but yeah. Anyway, I'll spare you the gory details. I think we're about loaded in. Yep, there's the bus, and we're in. So, is this accurate, is the first question. Already, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, yep, there's St Albans City Station. I actually get to choose where to build my depot, which is nice. So if I keep zooming out, Hatfield is kind of... Oh boy, this is where I show my very, very, very bad geography knowledge. This road here, and then so Hatfield is this way and that way. So this is Cooper's Green Lane. if I recall. Where's the street name? Yeah, Cooper's Green Lane. So my primary school was actually along this road. And my secondary school was along this road. But we're not going to go into that today. I think somewhere between St Albans and Hatfield might be a good place to start. This is also the main road between Hatfield and St Albans. Giving you a really bad history lesson as to where I grew up. Most people probably don't even care. This is a really nice garden centre if anyone wants to check it out. Yeah, not cut. Not sponsored. I think around here, somewhere down here is actually where I bought my first car as well. So, yeah, you're really learning about me today. You're really learning about me. In fact, it's sort of along this road. I think somewhere around here might be good. Because it is kind of like an industrial built-up sort of area. So I think somewhere, maybe in here, would be a good spot to place our depot. And then we can actually get cracking. It's really cool, actually. Such a clever idea to have a bus transport sort of game using open street maps. It's a really, really cool idea. So, what do we have to do? The existing room on the premises is your service centre. So, equip your service centre with at least one service desk. Place seating and decorations if you want to increase customer satisfaction. Service desks can be opened and closed by clicking on them. Provide at least 2 seating options. And we can rotate stuff as well. So, I guess it's in here. Service centre. So, we need, was it a service desk? Which is there. I guess we can put this up in the corner here. Yep, how do I not build anymore? I guess I could have just clicked on chair. We could go with armchair big. Depends who's actually... Oh no, let's just go with armchair black because I think that takes up... Can I not move the camera up and down? That's slightly annoying. I'm going to put them on this wall here. And it's cool that it auto-rotates. There we go. Okie dokie. So now build a corridor. Oh yeah. Probably should have... Is that what this is? Build hall. I think we could extend this way. Yeah. So build a corridor. Minimum size. Oh, 5 by 3. For goodness sake. There. Does that not count? Have I messed up? Oh, I've messed up. Can I undo? Nope. Can I remove? How do you demolish? There's a question. Build. So, yeah, I can't do anything with this now. That's kind of annoying. Do I have to restart already? Oh, no. Bulldoze. There it is. I see it. Sometimes it helps to pay attention. There we go. And confirm. Excellent. Right. Corridor built. Corridor must be accessible via at least one door. There you go. It is now accessible via at least one door. Now build an office. And I think the office is actually going to take up this entire space at the back here. Because I've seen that you do need quite big buildings for these once you get established. So it makes sense to do that. And then we'll place maybe a couple of doors just so people can get in and out. And then place at least one standing desk. We don't want our people sitting down, clearly. Which way round? This way round. So we can actually pop one there, one there. We could, in theory, if I spin these round, do this and this as well. Just for now. Okay, build a break room. So the break room, I guess, can go off of the office. But we're not going to build this one massive. I think this one might just go... Is there a size limit? 5 by 5. Let's start with 5 by 5 then. Let's do as it says. And then we'll just put a normal door. Like so. And then provide at least one seat. So let's go 1, 2, like that. We could put some other stuff in as well just to treat them nice. What have we got? Put a shelf in the corner like so. And then maybe a table football as well, just so they've got something to do. Stick it in the corner like that. Nice. Now build a kitchen. I don't remember seeing kitchen before when I was watching playthroughs, so that seems to be new. In that case, it's a good thing I left some space. 4x4. Place at least one fridge. We'll put the door in first. I think we might have a door coming in from the office and the break room. And then we need a fridge, which we're going to put there. We'll come back to the vending machine in a second. We'll place some counters like so. Oh, a sink would have been a good one, actually. Hang on. Remove that. We'll pop the sink in the center here. There we go. And then, yeah, a vending machine, which I guess can go there. Right, and then build a bathroom 3x3. If I've done this correctly, actually, this could work quite nicely. So 3x3. Then, yeah, hopefully we can have like a doorway coming off there. Must be accessible via at least one door. We'll have it come off the office again. And then place at least one toilet. I don't want to put it opposite the door. That's the thing. Maybe we'll put the toilet there. And then the sink can go opposite. Like that. Alrighty. So now we're on to... We've done our home design. Now we're on to the actual good stuff. So street. We need to build... Street. Yeah, there it is. So we need to build a road. Which I guess we'll do like this for now. And then we can build parking spaces which can go either side. I think we'll focus on small ones for now. Maybe I'll leave a little bit of a gap. Bus space must be connected to the street. Yep, that's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll do 6 for now. And then buy 2 buses, it says. But before we, do that, I am going to complete construction of this. So opposite this, we're going to build that. You can see here now why having buildings connected and stuff is useful. Can we build a paint shop next to it? That's kind of big, actually. We'll ignore that for now. I don't think we'll have to do much painting anyway, so might not be the end of the world. Do we want electric buses? We'll come back to that. A bus wash is important. But again, I don't really want to put it here because the service centre, I think, is going to be extended out this way. So, again, we might ignore that. But a gas station is definitely something we do need. So what I might do... what am I trying to do? There's a good question. That's a question a lot of people find themselves asking during this. Maybe if we did something like this for now, and then we'll just put the gas station at the end here. Because it won't fit that way, will it? So I think, yeah, I'll just do that. And then maybe the paint shop will go at the end. Or the bus wash, at least. We'll just stick it next to it like that. Although that does have a indoorsy sort of feel to it. So that maybe could have gone here. Do you know what? I am actually going to build it there. And I'm going to remove this one. Like that. Okie dokie. So now I've got to buy some buses. Which is exciting. So let's have a look at bus fleet. Continue. Continue. So we're going to buy some used buses. We'll get some small ones. Preferably the cheaper ones. I don't know how cheap it can go. I mean, this is pretty cheap. Yeah, that's pretty damn cheap indeed. It's got next to nothing in terms of its... let's do it by price. This is the cheapest. It's got basically nothing in terms of features. It's all crap, but it's perfect. So let's offer like 3,600 and it's accepted. Brilliant. And then this Sprinter, basically the same thing. We'll offer 3,600 for that one as well. Rejected. That's actually a pain. Can I get this one for 4 grand? Accepted. Excellent. So these buses here desperately need repair. Yeah, everything. Oh, actually that we can't really do yet, but we can refuel you. Why are you parked all the way down there? Clean. Wash. You don't really need fuel right now, so we won't worry about that. Right, place 6 lockers in the corridor or in a hall. Does it have to be in the... Oh, I thought they went in the office for some reason. So I built this massive office for no reason whatsoever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now hire a cleaner. Or hire 2 bus drivers first. So that comes under staff. Drivers. So you're a rubbish driver, but you're friendly. If I can offer you like £14. Yep, good. You're good, but you're not very friendly. I think we want friendly drivers. That's kind of the clue. But I like the look of you as well. So if I can get you for like 11.50. Yay. Excellent. Right, hire a mechanic. So you're good and you're friendly, which is useful. Can I get you for like 11.80? Yep. Researcher. You're the ones who work in the office. 12. In fact, if I could just get you for 12. Yep. Cleaner. They might be being generous because it's our first setup, you know. In the future, we might not be so lucky. And a service employee. You're actually quite skillful and friendly, which is nice. Yep, you've accepted too. Sweet. Build a warehouse. Minimum size 4x4. So the service centre is going to extend this way. So I think the warehouse is going to go in this section here. Let's do it 6x17. Like that. You need door, which I guess we'll put there. And you need package shelves, which for now we'll line this wall with. And then if I do another 1, 2, 3, and 4, it's like I planned it. There's the door. Sweet. So first bus route. We'll look at that in just a second. I'm just sort of admiring my handiwork so far. So we've got staff working. Have these buses now been... Have they been? Yep, you've been fueled. So your technical condition is still awful, but we'll sort that out in a second. I'm actually going to buy a couple more buses if I can. Mind you, these start to get quite pricey at this point. Would you take like 4,200? Yes. And then this sprinter, which is basically falling apart, so I might just ignore it. Let's go with this one. Would you take like 4,700? Yes. Okay, so we've got 4 buses now. Where's the one that was here? Oh. Yeah, you're getting cleaned. Excellent. So yeah, they're still falling apart, but at least they're clean with the smoke coming out the back. So let's plan a route. So let's have a look. I just realised you can see the old Alban Way here. This used to be a railway that ran into St Albans. I think it ran this way and then down to St Albans Abbey, which is over here. I think this would be a good spot for a bus line at some point. But yeah. So open the map, click on the map in the upper right corner and plan your first bus route. It's best to start with a central bus route with 10 to 15 bus stops. Well, that's a good piece of advice. And I think we should go near St Albans City Station. I'm just following the line. St Albans City Station is here. Oh, there's a Sainsbury's there now. That's new, I think. Let's go new route. Huh. Just the fact that these are all places I know. That's what's incredible. Create a bus route with specific requirements for a client. The revenue from ticket sales will go entirely to the client. You receive a lump sum payment per completed tour. I think I might just do own bus route for now. So points of interest, buildings, connections. Good. So I think we start at the station. And it actually has existing bus stops here, which is good. So this is the bus station. So we'll start there. We kind of want to go to the city centre, which is up here. So I think what we do is we follow the road up into the city and maybe out the other side. Now, St Albans doesn't actually have park and rides, which I think is kind of a bit short-sighted. I think it should have park and rides, but it doesn't. I'm also just realising that it might actually be better to start outside the city over here and then go in. So can I do that? How do I remove you? There we go. Our depot's over here. So maybe we start off near our depot. So Smallford, Lion Way, Acrewood Way, Rycroft Court, Coney Heath Lane. Again, these are all places I know. It's crazy. Oakwood Drive, Ashley Road. I've got to follow my surroundings here. Where's the station? Station's there. Okay. So from Ashley Road, next stop would be Morrison's. Now this area is an absolute pain in the arse to drive through. Again, these are the streets I learnt to drive on, quite literally. So it's crazy. So we'll go Crown PH, and then I guess from here to the station, and then back via Granville Road. We could go via Crown PH again, but I'm not going to. Cemetery, Holsden Road, Morrison's, which is miles away from actual Morrison's, Ashley Road, Oakwood Drive, Winch's Farm, and go to that Coney Heath, Rycroft Court, Acrewood Way, Lion Way, and then here I guess Smallford Roundabout. Although, yeah, I guess, just thinking if we could like double back on ourselves a little bit. Is there anything over here that we could potentially serve? We could just do one stop in this residential estate, maybe on the road here. I don't know. Maybe we'll just leave it as is. Then we can just double back on the roundabout. Alrighty. So we'll call this the station hopper. As for the colour, oh good, it's got a custom. Obviously we're going to go with M4J blue. And anything else? 2,344 buildings connected, 119 points of interest. I think what I've accidentally done here is created a route that's going to be way too busy for our little buses to cope. But it'll do. Alright, timetable. Probably should have read that a bit more carefully, but driving interval every 30 minutes. We'll start at like 7 AM and we'll end at 9 PM. During rush hour, we'll go say every 15 minutes. I think you can actually customize this a little bit more. Yes, you can indeed. So, Smallford Roundabout. So that's the destination there. We'll spend like 5 minutes there. And then maybe here we'll spend 5 minutes as well. That's not a bad idea. I think we'll just keep the times the same for all days of the week. Timetable 1 is fine. Allow bus route changes within a shift. I don't actually know what that does. We'll probably find out at some point. Yeah, no, I like this. Confirm. So, obviously our first depot. We don't want to edit it or anything like that. We'll activate it now. I think we're fine. So that does it for the first day. And that does it for the first episode. So we're ready to go, basically. We've got everything set up. Oh, did not mean to close that. Got everything set up. Everything's ready to go. Got a notification here as well. What's this? Ah, welcome to St Albans. Sweet. Subsidy of 294% on all income. How does the council make money, honestly? Yeah, that'll do it for this episode. So let me know down below if you think this is a good idea for a series, if this is the sort of thing you'd like to see, or even if it isn't the sort of thing you'd like to see, let me know down below. It's always helpful to get feedback. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and if you're excited about the series, drop some comments down below with ideas for future episodes. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you for your continued support. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and until next time, I will see you soon.